What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I Hate Average Podcast back with another week, another episode. Man, I'm excited about this week. Very, very in-depth conversation. We spoke with Hynaken. You might know him from This Is 50. You might know him from the Bag Fuel podcast that he has out now. And he really got in depth about his history, just content creation in general, and also we talked about where he sees content creation and podcasting in general, where he sees it going in the future, and we got a little bit of a hint of some of the things, the projects that he's going to be working on in the future. Fun conversation, a lot of gems dropped, a lot of insider information, and he helping out a lot of people. I know he helped me, so definitely check out this conversation with Hynaken. But before that, I want to thank you guys for your continued support of the podcast. We're really moving, and I'm excited. Please rate, review, subscribe on Apple Podcast app, on Spotify, on where else are we? We're on SoundCloud, but I really don't check the SoundCloud like that. But definitely, always, if you're on the Apple Podcast app, rate, review, subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. Check out the website, averagej.com. Where else can you find us? I think we're on Stitcher also. So all podcast apps, check us out there. Rate, review, subscribe. Please continue to do it. We're getting a lot of positive feedback, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. All right, so here's our conversation with Hynaken. Doing Hynaken.
What's up, boss man? Appreciate opportunity, to be on your platform, so I could talk my greatness, my nonsense, my honest perspective, respect to I Hate the Average Podcast. And, a lot of people podcasting their life away for I don't know what right now. But I respect it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So, what's the Hynaken origin story? I know. We see you doing things. You're interviewing basically everybody. Probably everyone that's been out in the last 10 years. You probably interviewed them. So, where did you get your start in media?
Probably a little over 10 years ago. I was trying to do beats and stuff like that, production. But back then, the internet wasn't what it was now, man. So it was actually laughed upon being on the internet.
Wow.
They're you have a show on the internet, you were looked upon as a loser, a criminal, a terrorist, or a fraud. You'll never make it a Hot 97, a Power 105, or whatever. So I was running around doing promo, and I went on a couple of people's radio shows, just talking my stuff. It's yo, you got to come back. Yeah. And I never left.
I feel you. But I think that's crazy because now you got the Hot 97s and the Power. They're trying to get on the internet now. Now everybody's on the podcasting.
It's a complete 180. Now you got people saying, man, F that. I don't want to be on the radio. It depends on your age bracket. There's certain people I say, if you're 32 and up, there's still a mystique of wanting to be on those legendary stations.
Yeah.
But dudes women and men under that age, they could give a crap. they want to be on YouTube, Instagram. That's where it's at right now, keeping it frankly honest. And even Joe Budden said on this podcast, he's yo, people are not paying attention, but the radios are scrambling right now. If they're not careful, let me say something. I can say right now, if Hot 97 is not careful, they'll turn that into a sports station.
Yeah, I believe it. Definitely. To have Stephen A. Smith or somebody on Hot 97, I could believe it.
Yeah, well, think about it. What do you watch sports shows?
I do, yeah.
What's one sport network that doesn't have a radio show out here? It's only on the West Coast and the Midwest, but they don't have a radio station out here. ESPN's out here, but Fox Sports isn't out here on the radio like that.
I'm sure. And I'm sure
So,
they're looking. I'm sure they're watching.
So just keep that in mind.
Definitely. And I mean, so when do you see when did you notice that you had the gift? Like I know you said that people started as calling you and keeping you on the radio. So when did you yourself know that you know what I could really do this shit?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like I just think everything I'm doing on camera, I was already doing before the camera thing was popular. It just wasn't believable.
Yeah.
So I was always meeting people of that caliber and having those insane exchanges of dialogue. So I was just like, man, let's just put a camera to this one day and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing for me to be around porn stars and throwing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post a video tomorrow. I remember I was at this porn star's crib and I was pouring milk on her during the interview, throwing her up in the air, and then her man ended up breaking up with her.
What? Because of that?
Yeah, and her man is in the porn industry too.
Wow. But I guess you got Hynaken over here acting up, man. What's going on?
What the definition was? Listen, you get fucked. You get smashed on camera for free. Right.
Yeah, you can curse, man. This is internet. Yeah.
I feel you, but I'm just trying to. I have to slow down my cursing for other, business reasons. But
I feel you.
If I slip, I slip. But he was like, yo, why you let this dude touch you? Oh God.
Yeah.
You let him touch you for free.
Yeah, I feel you. But it probably was just the aura. She felt the aura. And
respect the aura, man. That's that, man.
So, would you say that that's probably one of your most fun interviews, or what would you say is your most fun that you had during an interview?
No, it's been so many. Let's say who's fun to interview. Angela Yee's always fun.
Okay.
The way she is on the Breakfast Club. I've known her for like 10, 11 years.
Wow.
So I know her differently.
Yeah.
So, like, she's more reserved on the Breakfast Club. But, like, if you're doing it one-on-one with her, you'll see how funny she is.
Yeah.
How open she is. She's one of the clapback queens. Like, if you're not on point, she'll have you looking crazy on camera.
Yeah.
That's how come when you look at her on Power 105, you're like, okay, she's chilling. I'm like, nah.
She's not like that. Like, yeah.
Nah, she'll clap back, but she doesn't have to on Power 105. So it doesn't seem like she's with the nonsense.
Yeah, but she's with it. She's with it.
Yeah. Who Kid has always been fun. 50, he's fun. I think he's fun when he's upset. He just wants to go off.
Yeah. So you just all you gotta do is just turn the mics on and you let him go.
Who else was like fun? Black Youngster was fun too.
Okay.
I'm trying to go. It's way more than that, man. Like, yeah. I'm talking about legendary things. I remember I did an interview with Pebbles where I had I'm gonna post that one up too. That's an old interview. It's like 7, 8 years old.
Okay.
And this was before she went to jail for putting cement in girls' asses.
Oh my God.
It was like, so I was like, yo, is your butt real? And she's like, well, that's for inquiring minds,
Oh,
and like, man. It was. So I took. I'm gonna play the video.
Yeah.
I took the microphone. I started bashing it, and it felt like what's that thing when you're trying to build a room in a. And yes and no, it's not drywall. It sounded like drywall, like doop 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 doop.
Yeah.
Doop.
Her ass is man.
Yeah.
Oh man. So it's not even functional. You can't do no back shots with that, man. You hurt yourself.
Dog, like when her ass is real and you're hitting it with the microphone, it's supposed to make like this organic thump, like
like a slap.
That one sound, that one was like cool, like you're driving a nail in a wall. And then that was. I remember not CNN, but MSNBC, one of them weird outlets. It's always, you know, the right wing. They hit us up to use that footage because that was the last interview she did.
Wow.
Before she got locked up. So I don't know. I'm on some weird news channel, like talking crazy to her.
So how is that? Like when, because you basically you started organically, you had a passion, you was doing things. So how is it like when you getting, like when you first got the first phone call from 50, or you got MSNBC calling? Like how is that? How moments like that?
It's like 50-50 to me. I'm like, so sometimes you be like, yo, is this really happening?
Yeah.
But then you're like, this is supposed to happen also too.
Yeah.
As part of what you assume your progression is gonna be. But then you're
True.
also like, I should have been here already. But then the timetable, I'm like, everything's like half surreal for me, but half I jaded as well. Like I don't ever feel like
Yeah.
a lot of times people be like, "Yo, you don't even seem super ecstatic," and I'm like, I done did enough where it's like I know what's this supposed to be.
Yeah. So basically, you get an email from CNN. Like in your mind, like I'm supposed to get an email from CNN.
50-50.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm more surprised. I always say they find.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I always like to figure out how did someone become aware of me or aware of the people I work with. You know, whether it's from Bag Field, This Is 50, or any other project, you know, I put out there.
Yeah. But I'll tell you how I found you from the porn star interviews, also on This Is 50. That's how, probably maybe 4 or 5 years ago. That's when I first found out who you was and followed you from there.
Those are so tamed compared to the ones I do when I was doing them for myself.
Oh wow! I'm afraid of those. I'm afraid of.
Oh yeah, I was wilding. Like I was like, yo, lift your skirt up, like damn near finger popping them, choking them. Now it's like it's almost like I don't like trying to. I don't want to be a one trick pony too much.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of times I be laid back, but then new guys come in, they start doing it, and people are like, yo, you got to do what they're doing. I'm like, yo, bro,
I've been doing it.
I ran through this already. It's like nothing new. And then, you know, that's the thing about the internet.
Yeah.
Every 3 years, you got to reinvent yourself. So I went through 3 different generations in the past little under decade.
But you still doing your thing though, man.
I know how to survive. I know how to snipe.
Yeah.
You know, it's a special talent to be tactical sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's the perspective I come from.
Yeah, but like when you go, like you said, you've been on 3 different ways. Do you see them coming, or do you just go with the flow?
The first 2 I didn't see them coming. I'm gonna the first wave came, but then by then I was already on This Is 50, so it didn't damage me.
Yeah.
Then there was a 2-year window when artists stopped doing interviews.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know it was tough getting interviews because artists was like, I don't need to do interviews. And then what happened was then the album sales didn't click. There was a disconnect. Then by the time it came back, a whole new wave came in, and it's like you had to restart. And by then, I was playing catch up.
Wow.
So the waves of getting seen and promoted had shifted. So I literally had to take I had to get a quick self-reflection. I'm like, this is where this is going. I need to learn the game now.
Yeah.
Just to make things matter. Otherwise, what's the point?
So why did that happen? Why did out the blue artists stop giving interviews?
I don't know. Like, you sound more like a business dude.
Yeah.
than an artsy dude.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
have you ever worked with a lot of eccentric art people?
Yes,
Yes or no?
I have. I have. Yeah.
Okay, are they not like a little bit off their rocker when it comes to doing things? And you're like, hey, bro, I need you. Oh, well, the sun didn't come out at the
Yeah.
angle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like I'll give you an example, right? Joe Button right now, right?
Yeah.
He's killing the game. Um, Part of his podcast, he takes highlighted moments and turns them into animated cartoons, right? I don't know
Yeah.
if you're aware of that or not. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So now a lot of other people have been doing that now. So now it looks like you're biting off of Joe Button a little bit, more or
Yeah.
less.
True. That's true.
I had that planned since 2011, right?
Wow.
I went, no lie, because I had a bunch of audio
Yeah.
from one of my True Stories radio CDs. It's like about a 20 track CD with great highlighted moments.
Yeah.
But we weren't videotaping back then, so it's only an audio format. So I said, all right, let's make it into a cartoon version. I don't like wasting great content.
Yeah.
Yo, we went through 7 animators. One guy tried to bang me for 13,000 from Australia.
Yeah.
After he said he'll do it for a very low price,
Yeah.
he flipped on me. Another guy said to me that he can't draw what I'm asking for because he goes to church and it's against his religion. Mind you, though,
You're an
he was
artist.
drawing porn stars.
Wow.
No, he was drawing porn stars and jacking off to porn in his videos that he would post up, which
Oh
was
man.
just insane.
Yeah.
Another guy, he started halfway. His work looked real good. All
Yeah.
he had to do was just follow our blueprint. He completely gave up. He said the project was overwhelming. I promised to pay him more. I said, bro, I like where you're going. Just keep this. And like, we're giving him, he comes, he refunded our money back, like,
Wow.
immediately.
Yeah. But that's some artsy dudes. He's a crazy artsy
Yeah.
dude. Uh
So, that's why when there's a shift with artists, you get artists, oh, bro, um, like there's certain artists who don't do interviews, but then they'll say, yo, can I call over the phone? I'm like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Who does phone interviews?
yeah.
Like, aside from what we're doing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yo, we're in New York.
Bring a camera, all that, yeah.
So, and now with the algorithm on Instagram, the algorithm's on everything: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube as well.
True.
So you have to fight not only through the industry, you have to fight through the algorithm. Because the algorithm, you can have a great post, and they'll only show it to 10 people.
It's true.
And you're like, yo, why am I only getting 3 likes? No lie, I posted something on one of my pages a while back.
Yeah.
I went on another page, and it follows everything. My joint didn't show up for another hour.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah, you see?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
you got a lot to fight through now.
Nah, it's true. But where do you see content going? Because me personally, I like the way things is going because it's a lot of independent content creators, and like you said, it's stations and terrestrial people that they're fighting for those content creators. I see it as a good lane. How do you view it?
Content is gonna end up like rap music, where the problem is too many people of color are becoming famous, rich, and powerful.
Yeah.
And the powers that be will not. Like, let me give you an example, right? A music exec told me this. He said, you know when people's album leak, right?
Yeah.
Remember that? You're old enough to remember that when artists' albums would leak?
Yeah.
How come it was always hip-hop music and never Taylor Swift?
That's true. Or Britney Spears or something like that. It's
And
true.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, yeah.
They're getting pressed at the same factory, the same thing. What was said was they were tired of black men who were able to be self-sufficient,
Wow.
provide for their dudes, have power. So in order to minimize their money, let's put out their project to lower. And then on top of that, they would now owe the label money because now they're
Yeah.
not selling as much.
That's real.
So now, so now, right now, with content the way it's going, it's still free flowing. The algorithm is the first way to
Yeah.
control people now. So you can have a great piece of content. It's 4K digital. Your voice sounds amazing, but only two people will see it.
Mm.
And you're like, why is this not connecting? It looks good. It's on par. Why is it not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eventually, from the algorithm and everything else, the internet's going to be regulated. It's right now we're living in a wild, wild west, but it's going to be regulated to where, okay, you get this piece of gold, you get this piece of gold, and you get that piece of gold.
That's true. And that's going to start people fighting over pieces of gold again.
Of course, that's when you're going to see people snaking each other. I done been snaked by people I helped.
Wow.
I done been, yeah, it's part of the game now. I always say to myself, yo, you're snaking me knowing the capacity of who I am, but what makes you think I'm not going to be in position to pull another move?
Of
and
course.
Then when it's a bigger move, can I honestly look at you as a person I can bring up with me? So, you know.
It's true. And I think people snake other people out of fear. They thinking this is my only shot, so let me step on him or let me cut in front of him because this might be my only shot. And I think this people don't have confidence in themselves, and so I think that's why people just cut in front and try to snake people.
Let me tell you this. The Golden State Warriors and the Breakfast Club gave us the blueprint, especially for minorities, blacks, and Hispanics. They gave us the blueprint. They showed that everyone can be lit, everyone can work together, and everyone can benefit. Draymond Green is viewed as a Hall of Famer right now. You do know that. Because he's on a great team. He's been on all-star teams and all of that. When it's all said and done, he will the Hall of Fame. A doofy black dude whose his teeth can't even stay in his mouth, who averages 7 points, is going to make the Hall of Fame.
It's true. He's on a great team. Yeah.
Yeah. The Breakfast Club, they've been rocking for 10 years. Do you hear any real issues with them? Not publicly. I'm pretty sure they've had it privately. But what do? Oh, Charlamagne killed the interview. We don't care. We living. Oh, Angela killed the interview. We don't care. We're living. Envy bodied the interview. We don't care. As long as we're all working together, we're lit. We're making it happen. Boom. In this hip-hop culture, everyone's feeling to be the man.
That's true.
Nothing wrong with that, but within context.
Yeah.
And then hip-hop is the only thing I'm aware of where everyone cries for credit, but they're quick not to give somebody credit that they don't feel is popular enough. Think about that for a moment. So, you know.
So you said that people don't want to give credit when they feel that it's not the right person that should get the credit, so let's not even give it to them.
Hold on, let me say it like this. Sometimes a person will be like, "Oh, I can't repost this dude. He has only 400 followers," and I say to myself, "Oh gosh." Then I'm looking at Charlamagne and Gary Vee. These guys have 2 million followers apiece, give or take.
Yeah.
And I've watched them repost dudes with 500 followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, this guy has 2 million followers. He's reposting. You have whatever number you have, but you can't repost.
Yeah.
So, you know, people, they're quick to come up with these fake solutions. Well, that's because they're at a level, it won't hurt them, but it'll hurt me. It will hurt you.
So you can't big them up because it'll hurt you.
yeah, it will hurt you because you're not big enough, so you can't promote.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So
But which kind of limiting yourself because you don't know that person with 500 just because a person only has maybe 400 or 500 followers, but you don't know the impact that they have on different things. That sometimes those followers
I
might be
mean,
millionaires. Like you never know who those followers are.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But people, this is a numbers game. So people like seeing numbers. It looks cute. You know, we're living in the era of money, wealth. It's all numbers.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. You know what I
Nah.
mean? I love where it's at. You either gonna fight through it or you're gonna get rolled over.
Yeah. Nah. I
And
totally.
and you got a lot of people cheating as well. So
Mm.
I applaud them because they're like, man, f this. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna cheat.
But
I
how
don't
do
give
you
a f.
cheat when creating content? How can you cheat?
Not. Well, you could cheat with content too because you might be in position where you're not great at doing this, but because you have connects, you'll always be in buildings, you'll always be next to
Mm.
people.
That's true.
Like sometimes you got to keep a dude in your circle that fucks mad bitches,
That's
and the
true.
reason why is because girls are always going to be in love with that dude, and they'll do any favor for him. So a lot of times I'll be calling people. I'm like, yo, you know this chick right here? So yeah, I used to smash her. I tell her I need a meeting with this person. All right, no problem, bro. She's still in love with me. She still cheats on me. I mean, cheats with me on her dude. Cool.
That's smart. That's smart. That's
Yeah. So I've gotten in a lot of buildings because all my dudes are skeezers, and they was able to smash mad joints and leave
Oh
on good
man.
terms. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
That's the
man,
cheat code.
listen,
That is the cheat code.
yeah, listen. I'm like, yo, bro. That's why dudes are like, nah, I can't be around him. He's gonna take one of my joints. Man, listen, take all them joints.
Yeah, man.
I don't care.
Just keep a number.
There's enough
Take
chicks
it,
in the
keep
world.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Smash her good, so she'll be happy, and when we need favors, she'll say yes.
I feel
Like, let me give you a perfect example. Corinne Steffen said, "I don't
yeah.
care what man I marry. Wayne calls me. I will get up at 2 a.m. and leave my man in the bed to go help Little Wayne." Listen
Wow.
to that nonsense.
Wow. Yeah.
So anybody listening to this saying, "Oh, he sounds,"
Nah, it happens. It's true.
aren't thinking like that, you're bugging.
That's
Because I've
real
been in
life.
a lot of buildings because of that. All right, man. Listen.
and also with the cheating with the social media, you think people are really buying followers? Because I hear that sometimes, but I don't.
Oh yeah, Nick. What? Let me tell you how real it is. Instagram is doing the same thing.
Mm.
Let me give you an example. You ever posted a promo ad on Instagram?
Yeah, I have.
A
I have.
sponsored ad?
Yeah.
Okay, go look and see. Tell me what's the difference between the Chinese people that you paid the Instagram ad for to like your picture in Kazakhstan who hasn't posted in 4 months versus some grimy Brooklyn dude who said, yo, I can hook you up with 5,000 followers and Shorty's page from the Philippines who has been active. They did the exact same thing and
Wow.
said, we'll help you.
Yeah.
That was the point of the algorithm, so they could reverse it back. What? The same cheating. That's why they keep doing the sweep. They'll do the sweep, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll say, all right, you lost your followers. Cool, now back. Now, in fairness to the Instagram ad, it will, if you go into the settings, right, and you post it the right way, you will land on people's pages that weren't necessarily following you.
Yeah.
Again, the algorithm will open the gate up for you to do more. In fairness, but if you know how to use hashtags and all of that, you can do the same thing.
Yeah.
There's mad dudes by. Oh, one of the best tricks I've seen, right, is let's just say you got a page that has 300,000 followers, but
Yeah.
it's a cooking page, right? A
Yeah.
label will come. Listen, a label will come, pay that page, let's say, some $2,000. So we'll buy your page for $2,000, and they'll give it to one of their artists in development
Oh,
and say that's your page. So
that's
now,
great. Wow.
yeah. So now you're thinking they have fake followers, but they really have real followers. So now when they're posting, they're getting the numbers real. They'll lose about half those followers because people came for food, but half of that is 150,000 followers,
Yeah, it's
which is
true.
still legitimate leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, bro,
Wow.
you'd be like, yo, bro.
Because it's true. Because I've seen on Instagram and I've seen artists with like 500,000 followers that I never heard of, never heard a record, never heard nothing, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, but in fairness, now Spotify playlist is where these guys get discovered.
Yeah.
What's the last artist you discovered on the radio?
Yeah. It's true.
It was 6ix9ine wasn't discovered on the radio.
Yeah, but you still you heard murmurings about him before, like before he really made it. You heard about him, but it's people that you never ever heard about, and you look on the page, they got 400,000 followers. Yeah.
You want to know why you heard about 6ix9ine before it got to that point? It's because like he had money behind him. Yo, listen. In the past 11 years, only 3 artists I know of blew up without any money, without any labels, without any cheat codes. That was Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
That was, remember Slim Jesus?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
And the Catch Me Outside girl.
Okay. Those are all organic. Yeah.
That's it. Anybody else had a bag behind them, had somebody else leverage, influence. You got to know there's a lot of people I'm around that are at a higher caliber you wouldn't even imagine that know these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not just talking out the side of my mouth.
So
that's
it's basically like the
artists,
game is kind of rigged. The game, like if you
yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, don't even, like, you got to know the right people or your album will, I had a label exec complain to another executive that I cost one of their artists 40,000 albums.
Wow.
Because of an interview we did. I'm not going to say who it is.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll text you off camera.
Yeah.
But they were like, yo, I cost this artist 40,000 units. Because of the angle I came with, the questions, the people backlashed against them. I said, really, bro? I said, whatever,
Yeah.
Again, now my name has become one of those names that when something bad happens, they'll say it in a board meeting. Yo, he did it. It's his fault. Yeah, ask him. Yeah, he's one of 50's goons. That's why. Yeah.
Easy to blame. Easy guy to blame.
And I'm not, it sounds like, I'm bigging myself up, and I don't even like saying that, but I thought that was a myth for years until now it's really like, yo, bro, my man's like, yo, they say you're the cause of a lot of, like, fuckery behind the scenes. And half the time, the time I'm sleeping. I get a phone call, ding, this chick sliced some other chick in the face, and they said it's your fault. How? Oh, you met her 5 years ago, and you tapped her on the shoulder, and what? That's man, whatever. I'm going right back to sleep.
Yeah.
So but the game is rigged, bro. It's rigged big time.
That's crazy. Because of course, I get requests for a lot of artists who they come on the show and I interview them, and of course I want them to get more promo, to get more recognized, but it's kind of discouraging because I can't really help them if the game is rigged. Like the game is
Listen, the game is rigged if you know what you. Okay, it costs $0.00 to pay attention.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. When's the last time you logged on to WorldStarHipHop.com?
Wow. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Okay, but so how are you discovering artists?
Instagram.
Okay, now, you see. So now, why are artists still paying to get on the WorldStar website? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get.
If
I
you know
guess
the
you.
shift, okay, where do you get your gossip news from? Not to say you're a gossip dude. Do you
Yeah.
go on Media Takeout?
Nah, I haven't been on there in a
Oh,
while neither.
but you're still up. You're still what? You're still current. You're still
Yeah.
up to date on what's going on because you
Yeah.
go on Shade Room, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, okay. So why would you pay? Why are you paying to go to places where attention is not being valued at a high commodity?
True. It's true.
So that's the disconnect. That's why when a lot of older dudes are like, "How did this young dude blow up?" You're still doing the old rundown.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's
So if
true.
you're gonna cheat, know where to cheat at.
It's
So
true.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
Spend your money in the right place.
So is it? Let's say there's a kid in high school right now. They're in the studio right now
Mm-hmm.
making a mixtape. Is there any way without financial backing? Is there any way that they could actually make
Easy.
breaking?
He's in the best position. Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube. Those are the four places you need to be.
Without a bag, without money behind them.
Yes,
Yeah.
because here's the reason why. Every kid in college, high school is on Facebook.
True.
Now the reason why I still love Facebook, it's for two reasons. Facebook groups. Those are the little groups, pockets of groups that they have where you can pump your music real quick. Then the second reason I love Facebook, it's one thing only: the share button.
That's true.
That share button will get you viral so quickly. So
That's
now
true.
if you're in high school and your music's good, and listen, if you're a ladies' man in high school, and you know how it is in high school,
Yeah.
if you're a ladies' man, you're smashing mad joints and you can rap, it's nothing for girls to share your video.
Yeah. That's true.
Next angle, Spotify. The reason why I say Spotify, because you get paid for every time your record gets played. Now, it's what? For every play, 7% of a penny or some dumb, I don't know the metrics. But now, if you're doing millions of plays a month, that turns out to become about, if my math is correct, anywhere from $4,000 to $12,000 a month.
You can't beat that.
Now that's why dudes try to go hard to be on Rap Caviar or the 5.
So I wonder, because this is the second time you said Spotify. Why do you say Spotify rather than Apple?
Okay, you put your project on Apple, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Here's the difference. I don't need to buy your song to hear it for you to get paid. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Drake can always be on Apple because he's created such a following. People don't mind spending the money. Yeah. Whereas Spotify, when you're pressing play, you're hearing it for free. The only thing is you got to endure the ads. But older people grew up in the ad world.
Yeah.
That's why Spotify is in a great space.
Because
the older people grew up in an ad world, so they'll listen to all the ads. The younger people, they grew up in a subscription world, so they'll pay the premium not to hear the ads. So either way, they're getting their money. So
That's
now
true.
people are hearing your song over and over and over and over again, and you're getting paid. if you can get millions and millions. Because the key is to get on what's it called? Playlist.
Yeah.
Like if I had an artist, my goal would be to get them on Rap Caviar, and I forgot the other four. But if I ever find the names, I'll send them to you. Because Rap Caviar will get you at least. If you're whack, you'll get 1 million spins.
Which is great.
Whack.
Yeah. So just you still making what six grand for that month?
Maybe like a grand or two. You know what I'm saying? It's around it, but you're gonna make money.
Yeah.
You'll make about 2,000-3,000, give or take.
Yeah.
If my math is correct.
Yeah.
But still, most people barely make that work in McDonald's.
It's true.
And minimum wage went up.
It's true.
So that's two. The third one was YouTube, of course. Even though the algorithm has made it impossible to break. YouTube now has become like old real estate now.
Yeah.
If you didn't get in when you were supposed to get in, or you didn't know how to manipulate the algorithm the right way, it's over for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And in Instagram, everyone. I went to a seminar about 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm washing my hands as I'm leaving the restroom, and these two older gentlemen had to be in their 60s, white, and they were both talking about their business, and they were telling each other, "You'll check me out on Instagram." They didn't even say website.
Wow. Yeah.
And I went to an NBA 2K event, or I tried to go. The first thing they asked me was, "Well, what's your Instagram?"
Wow.
They didn't even ask my email. They was like, "What's your Instagram?" Just so they could check to see if you're worthy enough of giving an invite to.
Wow.
Those are the four
places. The numbers really matter. The numbers really matter.
If you manipulate them, I think being able to manipulate attention matters the most.
Mm.
I'm not going to, because people are going to ask for your numbers. Listen, I don't watch dudes, dead niggas with 100,000 followers in front of my face.
Yeah.
Just because they're used to being around 1 million followers.
Right, it's true.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I remember I deaded this one artist. I forgot his name. The guy had 150,000 followers, but he came on some bullshit. I was like, "Yo, bro, go home." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yo, I don't care. I'm about to go get this pizza because you bugging." "Oh, well, yeah." I say, "Yo, dog, I got 10 more like you coming up right now."
Yeah.
And getting reposted too helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. So those are if a young dude is trying to get it, those are the 4 places to go, in my personal opinion.
So that's great advice for music artists and rappers. What about those breaking into the media world, the content creation? What's something that you would do? Let's say somebody just brought a camera, they just brought a mic, they're just about to get started. What's the first step you would give them?
There's something called YouTube College. And what I'm saying is, not literally, but you start doing your I have great extensive backgrounds in a lot of stuff, and I still go on YouTube and do the research. I'm still looking for equipment. So what you do is you start, same thing you ask people. So like, all right, if you want to get into media, right?
Yeah.
I would say get yourself an Instagram page, right? And a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Get yourself a good camera that shoots 4K quality. If this is too overwhelming from you, go to a school that is known for producing people who understand how to put films and camera work together. Befriend somebody who has no experience, but because they have the brand new knowledge, they know how to do things at a high level, even though they don't have any experience.
Yeah.
Tell them, "Hey, listen, I don't have any bread, or I'll shoot you a little bit of bread. I just need you to shoot me and make it look like a movie." That's one. 2, build a recording studio, meaning get yourself a flash recorder. I would say a Zoom H6 is a good one. Get yourself a microphone. I would say you need a dynamic a dynamic microphone, an RE320 is the best one to get right now because the Shure SM7B, which is the one they use at Power 105 and Hot 7, those are probably one of the best ones you can use, but they run you a lot.
Of course,
so the RE320 brand new comes out to $300. But if you go through Amazon and search through it, I think you can find that mic for $200.
Yeah.
It's a very good mic. Doesn't pick up any background noise, whatever. Get yourself an XLR cable, plug that motherfucker in, learn how to transfer it to your laptop, you're good.
Nice.
I'm giving you the short run.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Of course, you got to do your YouTube. You might need a a preamp, depending on what studio you're in, and stuff like that. If that sounds too overwhelming for you, right?
Yeah.
Find yourself a podcast studio. There are podcast studios all over. One of my good friends, his name is Preach. He has 3 podcast studios. He has the best sound in the city. His sound can compete with Hot 97 and Power 105 and Shade 45 at a high level.
Nice.
You can't tell the difference. The name of his studio is Cast Sound Lab.
Okay.
Cast is CAST Sound Lab. Look it up on Instagram. You'll find it. You'll see how his studios look. It has that Beats One Apple flavor. He charges, I think, either $40 or $50 for studio time, an hour, 2 hours. There's a deal. If it's listen, this is tentative, but it's worth the money. He might change the rates. I don't want somebody to say, "Yo, Hynaken's deal." No. Listen, that's a barometer.
Yeah, of course.
He also has video service as well.
Yeah, which is probably a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll blend it within the package.
Of course, yeah.
But it'll get you looking good because now everybody wants content for Instagram.
That's true.
And then from there, those are your best bets. You have to get yourself on YouTube and Instagram. Otherwise, you are wasting your time.
It's true.
YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're not on those 4,
that's where the attention. That's where the attention's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who goes to Concrete Roads anymore or Sandra Roads? Remember those sites? Do you?
Oh man.
Probably not.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh,
long time ago.
You see, Rap Radar deaded their blog. All they do is interviews now, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Why do you think they signed a Oh.
It's true.
Oh. Come on.
I think Rap Genius too. I think Rap Genius is doing the same thing. All of them.
They're like, screw this shit. We need content.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta have video. We gotta have people talking.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And this is the third wave that you saw coming. This is the third wave that you knew was coming.
No, I didn't know this one was coming. I had to reorganize myself. Like I literally was like, what it is, people are still like mad that I was able to survive all these waves. Because the people that I came up with, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. So now not in terms of skill set, but I feel like LeBron. Like I've been mad years, but my skill set is that of a young dude that's still hungry. So it's like, fuck, bro, retire, you pussy piece of shit.
Yeah.
So that's the best way I would say for dudes to, men and women to start up from those angles.
So I'm feeling your podcast, the Bag Fuel podcast. So what made you get started with that, and what was the initial concept of Bag Fuel?
All right. I'm gonna break down how life works.
Yeah.
One of my brothers, he's in the industry. I got a lot of family in the industry. We just don't look alike, and we don't tell people we're related because we don't want what one person does affecting another person.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can never know, oh, that's his brother, because we don't look alike at all. You wouldn't even believe we're related.
Yeah.
So one of my brothers, he was working with Bryson Tiller,
Okay.
and then he came to New York because he lives in Miami, and his credit card got frozen.
Oh man.
So he hit me, and I just happened to have a lot of money on me that day. He said, "Yo, bro, my credit card is frozen. Can you hold me down?" I said, "Yo, all right." He's like, "Yo, can you hold me down with like 400?" I said, "All right, cool. I got you."
Yeah.
So then he told me, "Yo, meet him at down Midtown Manhattan." I said, "Why?" He said, "Nah, just meet me here. I want to do some stuff. Just dress nice." So I said, "All right, cool." I meet him. Next thing you know, we're at Radio City Music Hall. He said, "Yo, I got you backstage to Bryson Tiller's concert." Boom, boom,
Wow.
boom. So I got to meet Bryson. I got to meet I think his grandmother.
Okay.
His grandmother is very influential in his life. All of that. Cool, cool, cool. Boom. At the same time, I saw DJ Clue and Fabulous.
Yeah.
So I rolled up to Clue. I said, "Yo, bro, I know you don't do a lot of interviews, so can we make something happen?" And then his manager and his business partner was right next to him, which is my co-host, DJ Esso.
Wow. Full circle.
So
Wow.
now, yeah. So I understand protocol. So I say, "Yo, Esso, let me get your number because I know you're the point man. I respect chain of command."
Yeah.
Some people don't understand. They're not from that era, so they would have just kept hounding Clue.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, if he's next to Clue like that,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Cool. So, man, let me tell you, it took months. I stopped calling SO because, nothing was happening.
True.
So one day, he hits me out the blue. He said, "Yo, bro, I never forgot about you. I 105 this interview. I you members." Then one day, "Yo, can I have a sit down with you?" I said, "All right, whatever. I'm not against it."
Yeah.
So we met up in Harlem. He's like, "Yo, I got all these businesses, whatever. Can you help me promote some of this stuff?" He's like, "Yo, I'll give you like $300 to do this for me." And I looked at him. I said, "Yo, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you." And I said straight up, "Keep the money." He's like, "What?" I say, "Yo, I'm a different dude." I
Yeah.
said, "I want you to understand. I got a bill that's worth $200 right now. I could use that money right now."
Yeah.
But I said, "Keep the money." I said, "We're gonna work as like general partners."
Yeah.
And he said, "Why?" I said, "Yo, I've been doing this a long time. I know when $300 is worth something, and I know when it's worth nothing. In
Hmm.
this sense, it's worth nothing because what you do in the long run, I will make that $300 back 10 times over."
Wow.
So then we started working together. And sure enough, he got me a whole bunch of gigs, whatever. And then one day we were just talking about doing podcasts. And I said, "Yo, let's make something happen." He's like, "Word." And then it was a work in progress.
Yeah.
Same thing. We ran through like 3 cameramen. One dude, he was just worried about fucking girls. Another
Oh man. Oh.
another girl, she was charging astronomical prices. Like astronomical. I was like, "Yo, you're bugging." She's like, "Oh, you don't know the game." I said, "No, don't do that to me."
Yeah.
I
You've
said,
been
"Just
doing this
because I
too
don't show
long.
it off, I know what, I don't mind paying, but you're trying to fleece us times 2 to make up for the clients who are fleecing you."
Yeah.
And I love the girl's work. So that was that. And then one of my boys came out of retirement.
Mm.
And when he came out of retirement, I hit Esso. I said, "We're back." Because we was on ice for a hot minute.
Yeah.
And then, so when we first recorded, we didn't have a name for the podcast. And then one day when my boy came in, which is Pusha K, He's like, yo, we got a name for the podcast. So I was like, what? He's like, yo, we just kept seeing fuel everywhere we were driving. Then we saw bag, and we all get money. Bag fuel. I was looking at him. I
It's
was like,
catchy.
that's a silly name.
It's
I was
catchy
like, I
though.
don't know. But everyone else in the room was like, yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe I'm being a dinosaur. That's it. Let's go.
Yeah.
And
It's catchy.
we worked, yeah, and it worked out that way. But and then our co-host Relly, she knows Esso. They pretty much are family. So
Okay.
that's how that came about. And so you never know how things lead you down a particular path. So that's pretty much how that came together. And then
Of course. Yeah.
everyone in there has like so far everything is laid back. But if you knew everyone's resume, you'd be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a powerful room, even though, like you said, it's laid back, but it's a powerful room.
Dog, man. Dog, you have no I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't trust me. There are stories if I said right now, your podcast, the moment you post it, the ninjas would take it down. I'm not even lying to you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, let me shut my mouth.
I know.
I'd have to tell you, oh, dog. I was like, what? Hold up, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
He spoke to you for 1 hour because never mind.
Yeah. So do you
Like
think
I
that's
said,
why people overcharge y'all? Because I think that's the second time you said it. Before, a couple years ago, you had the animator overcharging, and this time you had the videographer over. Do you think because of your experience and the people that you're next to, they try to get over on you?
Nah. It's more of I just think they're isolated situations.
Mm.
Like one girl, like her work is amazing. Like I'm gonna direct you to her project when we get off.
Okay.
Because I watched her one day. Here's what part of being in this business, you got to know how to evaluate talent in real time. So one day I watched her shoot a video. She cracked her laptop open and was immediately syncing up footage and editing the moment the camera went off.
That's crazy.
So I already said her workflow is already superior than the average person.
Yeah.
Because I know dudes' workflow. Oh, I gotta smoke weed. Nah, I gotta go give my girl some bag shots.
Yeah.
So I gotta drink some Henny.
Yeah.
I gotta, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, oh, she's doing it in real time.
Yeah.
Okay. So boom. Then I looked at her camera. Oh, she shoots in 4K. So now those are 3 factors I already measured out. You shoot in 4K. You edit in real time, and your work ethic is superior. It's in the top percentile. You're a 2%er in my mind.
Yeah.
So when I got her prices, I already knew I was gonna pay. Then when she's trying to bang them, I'm like, yo, that's not a number people bang.
Yeah.
I know enough to know. So
but you don't think it's
saying,
because you're Hynaken though that people try to bang you?
No, she didn't know who I was.
Oh, okay.
I'm very self-aware of when I'm talking to people, how they understand who I am or don't understand who I am.
Yeah.
So she just thought I was just some regular dude. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, listen, don't do that. Yeah. But she just was like, nah. So the reason why she was charging, and I'm gonna tell you, I personally feel she was doing a lot of free work for other people.
Oh, I feel you.
So she's trying to make up for the free work she's doing.
I feel you. Yeah.
Another dude, he just said, oh, the dude that tried to charge me all that bread, he was from Australia, the animator. So the perception of America is
everybody got money.
Oh, we have all this money. Yeah. So I don't give a F. Let's bang them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, bro, you just asked for $12,000. You're smoking dust right now, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. This is, I guess, America is paved with gold in their mind. So.
Yeah, so that's what happened with that.
Yeah.
And but it works. It works.
So what's next for you? You got the podcast, but what other things can we look forward to from?
Without saying what I'm gonna do, because I have an idea
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. I got at least one, two, three. I got 4 shows I need in production
Wow.
by May 2019.
Wow. Okay.
So aside from Bad Food, This Is 50, there's 4 other shows. I gotta put a trailer together within the next week for one, and
Okay.
then the other 2, boom. So I need to get all of them up and running, and at least each one of them has to have at least 5 to 10 episodes by May 2019. That's my deadline.
Wow. Nice.
And each one is interdependent of the other because
Yeah.
they're different worlds. But I just know what direction of where everything's going, and I'm like, up. Let me get ahead of this now before people figure out it's too late.
Yeah. It sounds interesting. I know you can't say too much, but that sounds very interesting, man.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, now's the time.
Yeah.
There right now. That's why I'm putting everything together because today is October 8th.
Yeah.
By next week, the budgets are closed.
Wow.
Like that's another thing you have to learn. I had to learn in the business. By October 8th to October 15th, there's no more money.
Oh. Wow.
The budgets don't open up till the first Monday of January or January 5th. That's usually one of the days. Let me go look at the calendar while I'm on the phone with you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly when the budgets open up again. Up January 7th. That's the first month. Well, you can say, yeah, that's the first official Monday of January. Because January 1st is a Tuesday. So everybody will be in cruise control, but then, it goes into Wednesday, Thursday. So everybody's like, New Year, new me, bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
January 7th is when you unload all your projects. Because that's when the money's open, and that's when everyone's going to be like, yeah, I remember you. Let's everything.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So between January's the time.
January 7th. So any
Yeah.
idea you got, start working on it now and have it ready because it's October 8th.
Yeah.
I say because maybe Friday coming up, the budgets are closed because now you got
The
everyone
Christmas
right
parties,
now
the
that
holiday
makes
parties. Yeah.
Yeah. October 15th is when all these rich people go Christmas shopping. They've already bought. You got to learn this world,
October.
man.
That's
I had
crazy.
to learn the hard way. These people, they already bought their Christmas presents because right now they're gearing up for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Wow.
So everyone's on cruise control right now. So while they're on cruise, that's when everyone's on cruise control. That's when I start creating.
Yeah. Yeah. That's smart. That's
Yeah,
smart. That's how you stay ahead. That's why
Mhm.
you still here.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, man. I don't watch people, and they be like, "Yo, you can fight the wave, or you can manipulate the wave."
Yeah.
You got some people in this industry, man. They love running into walls all day, and you're like, "Hey, I'll give you a hammer to break the wall," and they'll call you a loser because they'd rather run into the wall head first. Stay away from those people. All right, listen, man. A multimillionaire said one thing.
Yeah.
Stay away from people that don't like money. And I'm not saying you need to be ruled by money or be a fiend for money, but if you don't have money, you don't have good health insurance. You don't have this, you don't have that. So
yeah, they're dangerous. Yeah, it's true. Man, Hynaken, you dropped so much jewels. You dropped so much information. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Let people know how they could reach out to you, how they could hear the podcast, and how they could contact you about these future projects.
Hynaken is where you can find me at on Instagram, Hynaken. Backfield, the podcast is one of the new baby projects. Not baby like small. I'm baby that we're cultivating.
Yeah.
It's Bag Fuel with my co-host DJ Esso and Pretty and Gritty Well Renee and my videographer, aka 4K Push.
Okay.
If you're looking for Instagram trailers and visuals, he's one of the top best. And I'll hit me up on Instagram, and then I'll show you a couple of his works.
Okay.
You know, we did a trail at the Barclay Center for the Big Three. That was up. You get up on This Is 50. You can catch me up on This Is 50 as well.
Yeah.
I got like a whole bunch of interviews dropping in the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Okay.
Those are pretty much two right now that come to mind. I got a whole bunch of other projects, but you know, until they're really like launching, can't really say too much.
Of course, yeah.
If you want me to come on your podcast and talk some recklessness, like today I was real tamed, but you know.
But you gave so much information. I know you was tame, but you gave a lot of gems, man.
Let me tell you something right now. You're gonna have people listening to this and say, "Yo, he don't know what he's talking about. He's an F-boy, yada yada yada." And listen, God bless them. And I'm just telling you, like this, I had to learn all of this the same way too.
True.
Stay away from those people.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. Stay away from them.
Yeah.
They'll keep you jammed up, and you'll be like, "Yo, I spent 4 years with this idiot."
Yeah, I feel you, man. Thanks you again, man.
Yeah, thank you as well.
There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Told you. Very, very in-depth conversation with Hynaken. Continue to support Hynaken. Of course, we already know you guys are already supporting him. He's doing his thing out there. But continue to support him and his podcast, the Backfield Podcast. Thank you for continuing supporting us. Of course, go on Apple Podcasts, rate, review, subscribe. Go on Stitcher, rate, review, subscribe. Go on Spotify, rate, review, subscribe. Check us out. We're on YouTube. Where else can you find us? We're on SoundCloud. Of course, you can check us out on our website, averagej.com, averagejay.com. We got some writing content, some videos, and also all of the podcast episodes are there. I told you guys last week we was going to give some merch details. I don't have it on me right now, but if you continue to follow us on social media, I will be posting it up in the next couple of days, all right? So I'll talk to you guys next week. I'm excited. Thank you guys for continued support. Again, talk to you next week.